Hi, I'm LDS in Medium, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I want to try to bring religion and spirituality closer together, and this is what this pod is all about. I will talk about my own thoughts and feelings as I am both LDS and have spiritual gifts, something that I've had my whole life, but I always thought that it was hard to combine these gifts with my religion. This has torn me into two directions, and I have talked to many people who feel the same way. I can't choose not to have my spiritual gifts, but I can choose how I use them. And I always want to use them for good and to help others. I believe my heavenly parents gave them to me for a reason. So, this is me. Join my quest for knowledge. Welcome to today's episode. I have my lovely sister here with me today, and we were thinking about what to talk about. Since I've been talking a lot about identity, I thought, let's do something more with identity. I have had my other sister here. She came to visit and then she stayed with me for a few days, and we have rinsed my wardrobe. I have taken away 4 big black trash bags with clothes from my wardrobe. It's still pretty full, but it's nice getting rid of clothes that no longer is my identity. But since my sister is here, and we were thinking about talking about identity. A few years ago, my sister, due to, I think, a lot of stress, she lost all her hair. And that affected her identity, how she looked at herself. And I wanted to ask, that first time when this happened, what were your thoughts? What were you feeling? And how did it affect you and the way you looked at yourself?
Well, I'm not a person that looks a lot in the mirror. And when I lost my hair, I started looking even less in the mirror, I would say. And I mostly lost it on top of my head, and in the back I still had my hair. And then I was thinking, if I'm not going to lose the hair back there, it's going to look really strange when it grows out. So I might as well just shave it. It felt really good to take that decision. I'm going to just shave it all off and just give it a new start. And it was the 1st of April. I thought that was great because it was such a sweet, tragic moment. And it's okay. And my husband was crying as he was shaving off my hair. He has also lost a lot of his hair, so he's like bald on the top of his head. And so he knows how painful it is to lose something that is a part of you, you know? You don't think about hair as much as a part of you. And I always took it for granted. But taking the decision just to shave it all off, that came from a position of strength. And the first time I lost all my hair, it was very traumatic. And I realized I had to do a lot of changes in my life. And so I also asked in my head, and I don't usually get like a response so strong, like a voice in my head. So I just asked, why is this happening to me? And before I even finished the sentence, I got a voice in my head and it said, it's because you need to love yourself no matter what. And I can't think of that moment without crying. And I know I was speaking to, I don't know if it was my Father in heaven or if it was Jesus. But since then, love has become a big part of my identity. Actually, it has become who I want to be and my goal in life, actually.
It's interesting that you said it like that, because when I was going through my divorce and I was crying out to Heavenly Father and just bawling my eyes out, asking why did this happen to me? Why did He leave me? Why am I not lovable? Why? Then that voice came to me too and said, because you matter. Because you matter. And it took me a while to realize that I was living in a shadow. I was living in someone else's shadow. I wasn't living for me. And I needed to get out of that shadow. And since I didn't get out of that shadow by myself, then He removed the one that was standing before me, the one whose shadow I was in. It was painful, really painful. But I understand now what He was meaning. And I think that was the same kind of wake-up call for you, asking, why does this happen to me? And get that answer, because you need to love yourself. So, tell me a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so I've read that we're here to learn lessons and we're here to learn. And if we don't learn the first time, then we're going to repeat the same thing again. So my hair grew out, and I also have to say I bought some really nice wigs. And I think that's the positive thing of being a woman, that you can wear wigs. And there are so many to choose from. It got me past that. I felt really good. And the hair started growing out again. Patchy, but still. And slowly it all came back. And it felt really good. And then it started all over again about a year later. And I was in the shower and I was looking down, and hair is just falling out so much that it just was clogging up the drain at the bottom. And I'm like, here we go again. But actually it got worse. This time I also lost my eyebrows and my eyelashes. That was taking it one step further. Because the hair, I could wear a wig, but it's very hard to replace your eyebrows and especially eyelashes, since I didn't want to keep gluing things onto. I wanted to have the natural healing. I wanted to have them grow back. And so eventually they did. It all came back, and yes, we did the recode. And that's when it started growing back a lot. In the meantime, I had also lost one more time, but this time it wasn't on the top of my head. It was just the under hair around the whole head, in my temples, over the ears, and then in the back. It wasn't too bad, and actually that is starting to grow back now. But yeah, we did the recode.
Until next time, be the light, share the light, spread the light, shine. This is my journey. Thank you so much for keeping me company today. Please download, share, and subscribe, and help spread the light and spread the word to expand our community. Let's bring more love, peace, and unity to this world. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Always be grateful, kind, and loving. Be brave and remember to step out of your comfort zone and smile. If you support us on Patreon, you will get access to our meditations and extra materials so you can download them as MP3. Also, we now have a Facebook group, which you can access from our Facebook community. Please answer the questions as you apply to participate. It will be a safe haven where we can keep discussing religion and spirituality, our spiritual gifts, and self-development. Remember, one person can make a difference, but together we can change the world.